Hey, what's up, guys? This is NPFSU, back with another defensive series. This time we're going to go over the cover three, and we're going to be looking at the 4-3 defense. This is primarily a defense that I really like. It's what I use. I go by it as of right now, and like I said, my team lives and dies with the cover three. So that's mainly because, as Stoops came in, one of the Stoops brothers came in, and Florida State's defense was in disarray, and he kind of got everything turned around in a short period of time. And a lot of teams use the cover three. You have Nick Saban, his 3-4 defense is primarily that's their alignment, but they have they based everything out of the cover three, and I base everything out of the cover three myself. And just to go back and give you a little disclaimer, I don't claim to be the best at defense or anything like that, but I think I really do a good job at it. And so I'm just passing this on. Maybe this will help you out, maybe not. But if not, that's fine. If it does, great. Maybe you stick around and watch more of my content. So let's kind of get into what the cover three is, and let's just show you a base look. We're looking at the 4-3 stack alignment. That's the base alignment for the 4-3. And so we're going to go ahead and check out the base cover three. And so let's go ahead and just pick up just a normal formation here. Okay. All right. And we're off and running. Okay. So let's look at the cover three here. So the main things, what you're looking at with the cover three, is that it is primarily a run defense. I know that sounds crazy nowadays with zone defenses and things, but EA has implemented it to the players to react and read plays as they do in real life. So just like in real life, the cover three is a really good run defense. And there's a couple of reasons. As we went over to the other video about the cover two, as we're talking about these two outside corners, they were the force defenders in the cover two. So they were primarily need to be physical guys that could be corners that could tackle. So relying on your corners to be those type of players isn't something that you're looking to do primarily, because most of your corners aren't going to be the best at tackling. But the cover three kind of rectifies that, because you have your force defenders are switched from being and these corners are relieved from runs responsibility, period. Their only responsibility is the deep pass, and so they're supposed to cover these deep thirds of the field in between these hashes here. And it's 3 deep, and you have the free safety covering the deep middle. So none of these defensive backs. So you have 3 defensive backs who primarily their responsibility is to defend the pass, and then you have 8 players whose primary responsibility is to defend the run. So when you bring this safety down, he's a force defender, so he's outside contained. So he is your 8 guy in the box, and then also you have your weak side linebacker, who is also a force defender who's supposed to play contain, and he is also in the box as a linebacker. And these are actually your better tacklers. So this is why the cover three is primarily a better run defense. Now, I know in previous NCAAs you had cover one man and blitzing and things like that, but in 14, blitzing against the run, a lot of times if you choose to blitz the wrong gap, will get you destroyed. Having good linebackers and solid linebackers who have pretty decent ideas of what they need to do and their responsibilities, they can read and react to what the defense is doing, because they can look in the backfield and they're not turning their backs to run man coverage. So that's the primary goal. This is why I like coming out in the base cover three first, to see how the offense is going to attack me. Are they going to try to run, or are they going to try to attack us with the pass? Now, if they're going to attack with the pass, now all these guys can cover 3 deep, but the weakness of the cover 3 is in these air spaces in between these corners who are covering deep. and the field. So you have, like uh, hook routes, button routes, outs, slant outs are going to be routes that could be ran. Any kind of out pattern or any kind of button is going to be a good a good way to attack the cover three defense. Now, because if you know what these weaknesses are, allows you to adjust. Now, we're going to get into some adjustments later, but I mainly want to show you how this defense works. And let's go ahead and put it in motion. And as you see here, now you notice this guy here, the safety, he does not immediately go cover the flats. He does not run out there to the wide side to cover the flats. He is reacting to what the defense is doing. His responsibility is outside contained. That's why you see what's going on. Him not just running out here to cover these flats, because his primary responsibility is run, then the pass. So he's watching and to see what the offense is going to do. This guy, as you notice here, he's also supposed to go out here, but he doesn't run out there. You see what he's doing? He's watching what the offense is doing, because his primary responsibility is run. It's not to cover the pass. Now, obviously, in this particular run play, this is a stretch play, so this defensive end is left untouched, but his responsibility is to make sure that nobody cuts back. So he has outside contain, and they kind of switch roles because of how the play develops. And that is the beauty of NCAA. The roles are switched. Now they're already recognizing, because of the way the offensive line is blocking, that this is a run play. So he's going to float to the ball, and even if the middle linebacker can't make a tackle, he's there to clean up. But as you see there, you got a few linebackers that's making tackles. So that's why the cover three is a good run defense. It's mainly first, like I said, the primary goal of these guys are to stop the run, and then if their routes being run into their respective areas, they'll go out and cover them. And that's what it's supposed to do. Now, as you see, these guys here, they go back, they run back. So this safety is going to drop back. That's his first responsibility, is to cover the pass, but he's free. So if he sees that it's running, he can come down and try to help out. But that's his responsibility. These guys right here, same thing. They go into their back pedal, and then they go and attack the run. And as you saw, I picked the cover three play, so that should tell you right there what it's about. Now, we're going to just check it out real quick against a pass and just show you how that works really quick. And then my next videos, I'll show you what adjustments to make. Right now, I'm just trying to show you the basics of the cover three so you have an idea. And we'll get into it about the alignments and everything else in our second video. So let's see here. Good play to run is bench. Yeah. So let's run bench. This just plays like the cover three's nemesis. Alright. Now let's go ahead and run that back. Now you notice the same thing here. Now he's supposed to cover the flats. He doesn't go into the flats because there's no wide receiver out there. So he just backpedals until, So, but in this case, like I said, the out route is going to be the route that defeats this, because he's throwing into that open area. There's nobody there to cover it. Same thing on this side. This guy's backpedaling. What I like about having this kind of guy here, you see, he's my impact player. He's smart. He's reading the pattern. So he's going out there and he's going to cover that. Although linebacker's not very good at doing it, this guy is. So that's another good thing about the cover three and pass coverage, is that if there's no flat defenders, these guys aren't going. They're just going to go with the man that's furthest outside. And as you see, he's going out with him, and he's going to chase him out there. And if they throw it, it might be an interception. That's the beauty of this guy being your best all-around player out there, because he can cover the pass and support the run. Strong safety is going to be huge in the 4-3 defense. They normally are, especially if you're basing out of cover three. All right. So that is it, guys. Appreciate you watching. If you like this content, please subscribe to my channel. Share this video. I will be posting another video about the cover 3 defense, and showing you my adjustments when people start to attack those those out areas, that open areas there. Once they start to attack them, I make my adjustments, and normally they're sound, but they're pretty good. So I appreciate you guys watching. Talk to y'all later. Peace.